Okay, this episode is aptly titled 36 turnovers, DLSU still wins.
Parang headline na sa
No, because I think people also want to know, how can you win, how can a team win when you commit 36 turnovers in a single game? How?
Big plays. Sa end of the quarter, sa end of the fourth quarter, end of the game. Yun yung, dun mo lang makikita talaga, tatapon mo na talaga yung stats pagdating ng last quarter.
Yung bola pwede rin itapon.
Tinapon na nila.
Maraming beses.
Maraming beses na tinapon. Na-realize nila na dito pala dapat trato nila parang girlfriends nila na hindi pwedeng itapon-tapon.
Wow. Pwede ka mag-coach. Treat the ball like a girlfriend!
Hindi, may sobrang para sa akin, swerte ang Lasal yesterday para manalo na magkaroon sila ng 36 turnovers. Sobrang big plays talaga yung ginawa ni Jaron tsaka ni
Prince
Severo.
Yes.
Prince Severo. Ikaw, how can a team win after committing 36 turnovers?
Medyo grabe din the halftime story of yung 22 turnovers, tas UE was just up by 2. Parang swerte ng Lasal nang sama din ng shooting ng UE kahapon. I think it's dumb luck. As in,
So,
when the game ended, para ako paano tayo nanalo?
Yeah.
Dumb luck. No other explanation.
Charles, as a coach, do you have an explanation?
Well, hindi masyado. I think, it's rare enough na team will turn the ball over 25 times, 30. Ito 36. But it's one thing to turn the ball over, and it's another thing to let them score easily off the turnovers. Now, I know there were instances nga na nangyari yun, but syempre, minsan, kahit pa paano, if you turn the ball over, just get back and try to prevent them from scoring easy baskets. And that happened naman rin on occasions. But for me rin, down the stretch, Lasal, they had solid D, they controlled the glass. Na-follow out yung dalawang import ng UE, and then medyo lumamang yung Lasal sa rebounds. Diba? Dami ng offensive rebounds towards the end. They didn't panic. Sila Geronting made huge plays down the stretch. Rivero came up big. And for me, UE, they showed a bit of, they lost composure talaga nung nag-run Lasal. And their minds parang kulang pa ng experience. Kasi for me, times sa press nila, I mean, it did them so many good things. But there were times na dodoble sila na hindi kailangan, and Lasal made them pay for that. Na parang wala na, no use to double, but still, they tried. Lasal got some easy baskets, and I think that's just experience for them. And I think they've never had a close game the season. They played the two weakest teams so far, and right now they're playing against a champion na hindi naman nag-give up. Down 10, mukhang akala ko rin tatalo na Lasal kasi the way they've been playing, pero yun na nga, they found a way to win, and that's a testament, and I mean, they deserve a lot of credit.
I was actually, medyo tataka ako. So I was watching the game and checking my Twitter timeline, and it was just a 10-point game. And yet, all my, Lasal friends on Twitter, you were all hysterical, you were all panicking. It was just a 10-point game. But I guess, para yung takbo ng laro and the way Lasal was throwing the ball away, ang feeling mo yung 10, parang 25
So
points.
marami na silang sinisisi, ganun.
Hindi.
naman.
Parang si Coach Juno nga lang daw ang hindi nagpapanik.
Wala.
Steady lang.
Steady. So parang actually connecting it with what Charles said. What do you focus on? Let's say you're a Lasal fan. What do you focus on? The fact that Lasal played so sloppy and almost lost the game because of 36 turnovers, or the fact that they were able to recover despite all the sloppiness, the ugliness of the first three quarters. They out-rebounded UE in the fourth, outscored UE in the fourth. They committed only 4 turnovers in the fourth. Do you focus on that and say, see, that's championship experience? Is that how you look at it?
Pag i-review yung game, I mean, titingnan ko yung press break ko. Kasi, ang ginawa talaga ng UE, i-press sila ng i-press. Sobrang dami na ng turnovers. First half pa lang, 22 ata eh. So parang, dun pa lang, ang titingnan ko dun yung press break. Of course, pag mga college, always mag-end up ka sa positive note. Titingnan mo yung fourth quarter, sasabihin mo sa kanila,
Nice.
maganda yung ginawa nyo, nag-step up kayo despite na you committed this 36 turnovers, pero bumawi kayo at the end of the game. Sasabihin mo, it's not how you start the game, it's how you finish. So, yun ang sasabihin.
That point guard situation
Yes,
without Thomas
grabe.
Torres.
Na-expose yung sobra.
Yung ba yun? Is that what you saw?
Yeah, well, oo. Kasi, doon nga, like, we've talked about this in a previous episode na biglang lahat tayo nasayangan na hindi pinuno yung lineup. Nagulat ako na hindi pa rin niya nagamit si Mustre until now. Pero sobrang grabe na expose yung weakness in that position. Yun nga, si Almond nagpipilit mag-point guard na hindi naman talaga niya yung natural position. Kib, while I am a fan of that boy, medyo hilaw pa. And inaantay ko talaga na nailabas nila si Buste. One bright spot sa game kahapon was na the fourth quarter has always been parang Waterloo ng Lasal. They have to build a big lead in the first three kasi lagi sila nagko-collapse sa fourth. And yesterday was parang wow, nakakagulat.
Yes.
I tweeted
Baliktad,
that.
oh.
Baliktad
Baliktad.
talaga. I tweeted at the start of the fourth. Parang, hey, I hope the boys don't mentally check out of the game because this is just 10 points. But then I said, but granted, it is the fourth quarter. Kasi talagang famously they usually collapse at the fourth quarter. So baka maganda to na naghahabol sila coming into the last quarter kaysa na they have a big lead. Another thing is another bright spot yesterday. We lost Perkins and Van Opstel to foul trouble. They both fouled out. And it worked well for us kasi biglang nakita natin na galing pala ng Rivero. Galing pala niya talaga. Kaya niya. So there.
Yeah, nice parang debut for parang bang breakout game
Yeah.
ni Prince.
Surprised nga ako kay Prince Kasi first game he played well, 4 points kagad, tapos di na binalik. And he's a...
But it's a loaded front line, so kaya nga big opportunity for him because two guys fouled out. This is your chance,
It's a
kid.
very
diba?
versatile. They have a chance to be versatile for me, Lasal. Kasi they have guys like Teng, Perkins. Kaya naman na mag-4, small ball lineup. Ayun naman sa small ball. Ay, inside joke, sorry.
Explain it.
Hindi na. Pero at times, they like to go naman their big lineup. And that's a challenge for me kasi parang wala na silang spacing, wala na ang shooter, big lineup pa. But
Pero kapag nagbigay na sila.
na naman, di ba?
Yes.
It's ironic lang for me kasi I was used to seeing Lasal killing all the teams with their press. And kahapon, medyo sila yung
Sila yung
binaboy ng
pinapatay.
UAE eh.
Grabe.
Iba kasi yung composition kasi Lasal is a big team eh.
Yes.
Yes.
Laki
Hindi
nga
tulad
nila.
nung mga Lasal nila na panay forward
Panay
eh.
guards
Mahirap,
forward.
ang challenge talaga kasi you're making Teng and Vosoto's play point at times and hindi talaga yung that's
Natural,
not where
yeah.
they're comfortable. But and I think Lasal, so it's still a good win for them. I mean, they should be a bit worried though kasi you look at they could easily be 0-4 right now. They barely beat NU.
Yeah.
They were down all the way until the end and then ngayon, I mean, they almost lost to UE rin. But on the bright side, they're 2-2.
Ren and I were talking about it kanina before you guys arrived. Yung kung gaano katuyot yung UE players. Yung talagang parang tuyot is the word eh. Parang may hinabol na weight para silang boxer.
Ano sila yung bibig ram gano'n?
Hindi kasi parang knowing Coach Derek, he's gonna push you in practice
And
every
that's
single
what I
day.
heard. Sabi ni Sumang talaga,
Every
grabe
single
ensayo
day.
nila. Sobrang strict daw ni
Kaya wala kang
Derek
makikitang hinihigal na UE player doon kahapon. So talagang press all buong four quarters. So yun yung ano nila, yun lang yung big plays napunta sa Lasal.
Ang problema kasi sobrang di pa sila pagod, medyo nag-one-on-one eh. Kasi that's what I noticed eh. I think it's mga 2 or 3 straight na pull up na wala sa sistema.
Sa play.
Early in the shot clock, I
Ah.
think Sumang was guilty of a couple. Another guy, tumira din, pull up na wala sa... Hindi kasi, yung UE, if you saw the first 2 games, the reason why they destroyed those 2 teams, ball kept moving around. San Antonio Spurs style.
That's experience.
Diba?
Diba?
Diba pag gano'n yung medyo digdigan, parang they go back to your old habits, diba?
Oh, yung Lasal, tawag pa rin sila ng tawag ng
Yeah.
play nila.
So yun. So I think big learning experience for both.
Mhm.
I can see that if you're a LaSalle fan, there are reasons to both worry and be happy.
Yes.
And then for you, naman, honestly for you, I think it's a great loss.
Oh,
It's a stupid thing to
totoo.
say, but it's a great loss because
kita.
it's early. You lose to the defending champion. You learn from it.
Yes.
That's a big learning experience kasi lumamang ka eh.
Oh, lumabas.
So you know, you
Pinahirapan
go into
mo.
the second round or you meet them in the final 4, you know kaya mo yung LaSalle.
Yes.
So then you don't do the mistakes and maybe you beat them the next time around. Very interesting game. Yung
Sobra.
36 turnovers. Parang gusto mag eye drops pagkatapos.
Kadiri talaga.